You were sent by the previous dispensation as the ambassador to Afghanistan. How do you see your status at this moment? Is there any way of knowing whether you're still ambassador? Do you want to stick on with this government, the new Taliban government? Will you be their ambassador? Given the change that's happened, I'm really wondering how you see your own status at this moment, Ambassador. Welcome, sir.
The Afghan state, Afghan government is still internationally recognized. So are all our diplomats around the world. The Taliban have not been recognized. They're a long way from international recognition as a result of their diplomacy and diplomatic relations. Yes, the government has been taken over by the Taliban, but we need to wait and watch and see what happens, because there are meetings and talks everywhere as far as how the Taliban would include other Afghan voices.
When we are talking about Taliban's era, a 23, 25 years old girl or boy cannot remember what was happening that, because he was not old enough to remember anything from Taliban's era. A person like me must talk about the Taliban's era, because I was at that time 15, 16, 17 years old. When someone is 2 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, how can he judge how the Taliban? All the judgment is coming from the demonization of the media of 20 years war.
The thing is, I can't seem to accept a group of people, a fundamentalist, murderous, radical, terrorist group that is well to the known to be a peaceful group, and to actually bring in peace and to stick to their words as they're promising right now. History has proved, they have proved before what they're capable of, what they've done.
We don't know, they will give a chance to women, but they have to give chance to women to be part of political parties, and also they have to be a political participation of women. And I want to come back to our Afghanistan and have more without restrictions, and work for the future of our Afghanistan.
Should we be openly engaging with the Taliban? Hamid Mir says back channel talks have been on for a year. Should we now remove all the pretenses and reach out to the Taliban openly in the belief that they are the government in charge?
I don't think so. Actually, one of the Taliban's principal objectives with India is to acquire some kind of legitimacy. India is the last country that has held that, and that's actually quite a strong bargaining chip. So I don't think we should jump onto it. I think this is something that we have to watch and wait. We have to see if Taliban 2.0 is really what they are promising it is, whether they are inclusive. And we don't have to only look at our interests, because we also have to look at the interests of the Afghan people.
We had put all our eggs in one basket, and we relied on the Ghani government and we relied on the Americans. Now neither the Ghani government exists, nor do the Americans. They are also leaving. So from that point of view, we are somewhat bereft of options. However, it is also true what Gautam says, that nobody really knows whether this is really a Taliban 2.0 or whether this is just a more media savvy repackaged Taliban 1.0. So we will have to wait willy-nilly. We will have to wait till the situation settles and we can make a better assessment. There is no other easier option.
After 40 years of two invasions and wars waged by two superpowers, Afghanistan is free of external invasion and war. And this is to be celebrated, because the original sin, the Mool Papi, are the two superpowers. The Soviet invasion killed tens of thousands of Afghans for 10 years, and then 20-year occupation by the Americans, in which they spent $1 trillion, that is 70 lakh crore. Again, tens of thousands of people were killed. The so-called mother of all bombs dropped on Afghans, innocent people. We should not forget all these crimes. Of course, We must not condone, we must not overlook the crimes committed by the Taliban also.
Bilal Khan, what do you make of this high praise for the Taliban by some Muslims in India when Muslims in Afghanistan are being shot at and are clinging on to undercarriage of aircraft to escape the Taliban?
इस तरीके से मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, जो हिंदुस्तान है उसमें पूरे भारत का मुसलमान हो चाहे वो कोई भी कम्युनिटी का लोग हो, वो बिल्कुल सुरक्षित है। उसे कोई परवाह करने की जरूरत नहीं। जितना हमारा देश सेकुलर है, जितना सेफ टेरिस्ट है हमारा देश है, उतना कोई देश नहीं है। लेकिन जिस तरीके से आप टारगेट करते हैं और चीजों को, उसने क्या बयान दिया, शफीकुर रहमान साहब ने क्या कहा, चाहे मनोहर राणा जी ने क्या कहा, तो आपको सब सोचना पड़ेगा किस तरीके से सरकारें उनके खिलाफ कर रही है। वो पूरा देश जानता है। ये शुरू से आज जब से उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर योगी जी की सरकार आई है, जब से उनको टारगेट किया जा रहा है, तभी उनके घर में पुलिस भेज दी जाती है। आपको मालूम है वो कितने बड़े देश के शायर हैं, उन्होंने एक से एक बड़ा अवार्ड जीता है शायरी में। मुसलमान हिंदुस्तान के आयन को, हिंदुस्तान की गवर्नमेंट के एक फैसले को मानने का, जो वो अपना स्टैंड क्लियर करे तालिबान के ऊपर, क्या स्टैंड है अभी तक यही नहीं पता है।
तो जब तक सरकार स्टैंड नहीं करेगी तब तक तालिबान के गुण गाएंगे।
How can you compare, the Taliban who are regressive? Their whole philosophy is regressive and needs to be condemned. They are so barbaric that they are drawing a country and its society into the dark ages. They're treating women like chattels, killing them, stoning them, sexual abuse of women, insult in public, and even today women are not, are refused. They refuse admission. I believe today to a lady who went to a university for admission, and they have killed the children. What happened to Malala Yousafzai? How did she run? She was being killed simply because she was trying to educate herself and she wanted to educate herself. This is absolutely against the norms of Sharia and Islam that they seem to talk about.
What did BJP leader say? If he is so fond of Taliban, let him be sent to Afghanistan and let him stay with Taliban. Let me take it further. I mean, why only Munawwar Rawna? I appreciate even Shafiqur Rahman, Barksab and even Sajjad Nomani and even Munawwar Rana, all those who are praising Taliban and saying that they are good people, they have changed, they are not militants anymore, they will not harm anyone. So let them take their daughters, granddaughters along with them. I'll pay the money for their airfare or need be hire a special charter plane for them. I'll do that for them, for their families. Let them stay with Taliban.